Because it's so rare, there's a lot of unknowns with it. A lot of doctors that we've encountered haven't even heard of it themselves or have never encountered a patient with it.
With Evie's diagnosis, it was basically 2 words in our life that changed everything.
When we got the diagnosis of Rett Syndrome, we, like most people, had no idea what it was. As soon as the regression started, she became fully dependent on us in every aspect.
Every single step that you would expect a 5-year-old to be able to do, she can't do that for herself. So ever since our diagnosis, we've had to feed her every meal, get her dressed, help her with every article of clothing. It's not the typical toddler life where she gets to dress in wacky little crazy clothes because she is choosing that. She's lost a lot of her freedom and her autonomy from this, and it's easy to forget that she actually wants these things.
Just everything that you would not typically have to think about with a typical child, you have to overthink about with a child with Rett syndrome.
So we run day to day trying to cognitively think, okay, what would Evie want? Give her a choice. We have to think, because she doesn't say it like our son does, our almost 3-year-old, I want this. We have to think, oh, if Ellis wants this, then we have to think, okay, maybe Evie does as well. It's mentally exhausting.
My name is Evie.
8 months ago, we were able to get Evie an eye gaze device.
I'm having a good day. Nice talking with you.
It's just this computer that she just looks at and it speaks for her. The thing about it is we have to teach her an entire language system in a way that we're not used to speaking a language. So as much as it's her learning, we have to learn. She loves it, which is great. If we get something right when we're trying to guess what she's saying, like, she's so proud of it. And she's been able to say a few things which have been pretty poignant. Like, she said, "Dad's my favorite," multiple times when we haven't even been on the page of where it says dad or favorite. We're hopeful that all these things are gonna happen and that she could possibly get married one day or live on her own. But in all honesty, I try not to think about it too much because the prognosis for girls with Rett is they generally only live till middle age.
There's a lot of unknowns with Evie's future. We have a lot of hopes and prayers. We're still seeing some regression. We're seeing a lot of breathing problems. She started having seizures about a year ago. We've seen just through the community of other Rett families that we've encountered, we've already seen several girls that have passed away.
You forget almost from time to time until it rears its ugly head, like what you're actually battling against. And I think Evelyn's voice is kind of that charge for hope for us.
Everything we're doing and everything we're fighting for is for Evie to get back to doing the things that every little girl her age should be able to do.
We will keep doing what we are doing. We will keep talking about Rett syndrome. We will keep supporting, we'll keep fundraising, we'll shout it from the rooftops until she can do what she's meant to be able to do, until she can speak, until she can use her hands again, until she can run, until she can tell us, hey, I don't want that for dinner, I want this, until she can say, I love you. Like, I'm still waiting for that. So our hopes for a cure, I mean, I don't even know what that looks like because it's the same kind of thing. I didn't know what a walking Evelyn would look like until she started walking. It took over 2 years for her to actually walk, and it just happened, poof.
You know, there's so much hope for a cure out there, and it's because of all of our support that we've received from friends and family and from people all over the world. We know it's going to happen, and our only hope and prayer is that it happens within her lifetime, and we try to give her the best life possible despite all of her challenges. At the same time, we're striving for that cure.